be giving you all
yeah.
some tips to play this game, but I will try my best to help you out
Well,
on your
you've come to
first
the right
playthrough.
place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
So, I don't know deep about the lore, but this guy is asking you to sign this contract because, you know, to get in the city, basically. So yeah, just a normal Souls thing to do, enter your details and make your character. It's pretty simple, but I'll guide you through how to make that character powerful and all. So I'm gonna enter the name. You can customize it if you want. So I'll be taking the military veteran class because it's, as you can see, it's powerful, and this is normally the class I begin with. So yeah. This is an absurd character that I just made. So after that you will be teleported into the Yharnam, I guess. There will be a cutscene playing here shortly.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You found yourself a hunter.
So, pretty weird starting, but yeah, it's just BloodBorne, I guess. But it's quite simple to understand if you know the lore. This is a guy here that you are like supposed to die from this guy, but I'm gonna kill him, or I will just show how to kill him if you want to do. So in this game, you typically don't roll like the Dark Souls. You can only roll when you are not like in a situation like this. Like when I just target locked this guy here, I cannot roll. if I target lock, I can dash, only dash, and I cannot roll. If I am not logged to any target, I can. So here's the thing, and a message is saying something like that here, somewhere, I don't know. There's a message, but yeah. So if you want to kill him, just make sure to attack him by a visual, and which is R2 charged. You will see a white light when you are doing that, like that. So if you are really lucky, you can on the and you can kill him by giving him a critical hit. So just like that, you can kill him. So what I did there was very simple. First a full charge from behind, and then after you hear that posture breaking sound, that means they are ready for the riposte or visceral in this game. So you just go like this and follow up with the R1. So it's basically R2 and R1. It's just like that. So if you die by that guy, which is likely to happen, because it's pretty strange, because we don't even have a weapon to begin with. It is likely that he will die. We all die by him, which is very weird. So if you die, then you will be teleported into the hunter, which will be the safe hub for this game. That will be the place we will go. So and you can only like kill them by critical hits, just like you kill that dog by the bag, and then you can just kill them. So we were surrounded there, so yeah, that. So that was part of this game. If you die, it's okay, because you're meant to die by that dog. Now you'll wake up into the hunter's dream. It's a pretty beautiful area. This will be our path messenger. We will be purchasing stuff later in the game by this guy, and we use something called as blood echoes to buy and deal with this person, this path messenger. And there will be a shop which is right above here, and you can purchase stuff, not similar stuff, but different stuff with your insight. Now insight is another entity or like number in this game, and which is like that I sign right below my blood echoes. So yeah, that is insight, and insight is like when you gain insight as you progress in the game, and it is obtained by a consumable called Madman's Stone. So, oh, I forgot to tell about the weapons, the starting class weapons, but I believe like these would be the best starting weapons to get. And since it's on the poster of the game as well. So basically in this game you have something called a trick attack. So it's like R1, so that is called a trick attack. And it deals like significantly higher amount of damage than the normal R1 spam. right? And it's also like increases a stat called as beasthood. We'll be dealing something like that later in the game. And this is a doll here, and she will eventually wake up and stand here, and she will level up your character, and yeah, she just level ups your character, and there's a stone that we give to her, and then she gave us a gem, so that we'll be doing all of that. So these are the teleporters of the game in order to traverse between locations. So as you come here, go up,
Are you
talk to her.
out on the hunt? Then I now and good hunt.
I skipped her dialogue.
Are
You
you
can
still? But
interact with her all you want. So grab that item, and we leave this place once more. So if you died from the dog, you will get some extra 10 crits. So you can have like 20 bullets right now, and you can parry with a pistol like that, and just really just and up on the D-pad, what I just did is like an exchange for getting like 5 extra blood bullets. You have to click the up D-pad sign on the controller, and then you will get 5 extra blood bullets, and these will cost like some part of your health to get that, and you can always just like take this blood veil, which is by Y in this game, and there's a thing called as rally, blood rally system in this game. So what that is basically like when I take faster, I can like regain that lost amount of health, you know. So that is like if you have played Elden Ring, it's just like the and that scream, sure as hell that was scary, but that is a boss called as Cleric Beast that we will be dealing here. It is the first optional boss of this area. So you can talk to this Gilbert here.
Oh, and I'm Gilbert. You must have had a fuck with this what?
Make sure to exhaust his dialogue.
But it's the deep Yharnamites, known the hunted across the deep back.
So he will talk about something called as pale blood. So the main part here is like when we continue to progress in the game, we have to come and talk to Gilbert after killing a boss that changed the environment of this game. So then we get a flame sprayer, which is kind of a cool weapon. And there's a small quest to this guy. So we will be doing that, don't you worry. Gate and fighting with those guys. I highly recommend this is the best way to use Saw Cleaver and any weapon in this game because it's like trick thing applied to it. That makes it much more better. This is a huge guy here. You can skip him or come back later if you want. You can one-slap this guy. You can parry and take a visceral from this guy. It's pretty easy once you know the timing, you know. And you cannot just go back and press R1 like you do in Dark Souls and get a critical hit. You have to make a window for critical hit. You have to make these people in a position where you can confirm your critical hit, and that is by full charge, and when they break their posture, you can then press R1 for a follow-up attack, which is known as visceral. There are like a couple of big enemies here, like that. They're waiting to ambush you. So this whole area, I mean, this is the first area of this game, and there are a lot of enemies here. I'm not sure why to put it like that, but let's see the overall design of Yharnam, I guess. So yeah, that was a critical hit. Or a visceral from behind. So this is how you do it. That's right now you can just review them, some of them. Because about the insight and blood echoes, the 1943 is the blood echoes, and the series is people get a little bit later. There's a dog eater. So as you saw, like, I can throw that dog, and that is something because of mechanic, or not a mechanic, there's a stat called blood tinge in this game, which is in the Excel reports, and that is why that dog was like flying and I just hit him with the gun. So yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage until and unless you increase a stat called blood tinge. That stat will increase the damage. About the jumping attack, you can jump in this game by holding B and passing it while running. It's tricky to first learn, but it's similar like Dark Souls Remastered, you know. Pretty sure you can just practice. And here are some NPCs in this game. So it's basically useless. Like there's an option to interact with the door, and it says knock. And you can absolutely hear the laughing of some maniac kind of lady. And when you interact with it, they just told you to just go back.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, down.
So yeah, it's kind of pointless, but there are some key NPCs in this game that you can you should interact with them, and you should send them to a safe hub in this game, which is known as Cathedral Mode, and you'll be getting there in like we get there after defeating the first actual boss, main compulsory boss of this game. So come on over here and grab this Cold Blood Dew. And Cold Blood Dew, that is a strange thing that we just took, and that just gives you, like, with the number, let's suppose we took Cold Blood Dew, which was of level 1, so that will give you some blood echoes, and if you level 1, they do not. These are like some, small stones that you can like throw at enemies to like lure them. And this is like this was a Cold Blood Dew level 3, so this will give some extra souls. I mean, blood echoes than the first one. An oil urn, self-explanatory, that will cover the targets into the oil when you throw it, right? And this is Molotov, and this is explodes, not like explode, like this burns them. And Hunter's Mark, you can use it if you want to teleport back to the first lantern. You interact with lantern in this game. There's a checkpoint that we get. It's like bonfire if I play dark. So break that way, like I'm doing. These guys will be harder somehow than with the normal guys that we fought in the Central Yharnam. I mean, this Central Yharnam still, but these are different level people here. So, break these two, it's pretty tricky. If you can't reach it, just do this, it's just don't fall down. I mean, you can survive the jump, but there's a high chance that you might die because there are lots of things down there. So this is a Bull Hunter's Mark. So as I was explaining about the Hunter's Mark, that will teleport you back to the last lantern, but this will teleport you back. This will also teleport you back, but you won't lose anything. You can just use it as a consumable, and you will be there like without losing anything. So this is the main, Homeward Bone or Homeward Idol from Sekiro, and Homeward Bone from Dark Souls kind of thing,
Prepare yourself. There.
And she's a key NPC
What?
because
What?
there's a quest line attached to it. Her name is Eileen the Crow, and you get the best room by completing her quest. For some quicksilver. And now there are some enemies that will always drop something. So those bullet guys always give some bullets. They are useful, but there are some sort of farming for these things. And there is a kind of bad thing about this game. That is, you have to purchase the blood echoes. I mean, not blood echoes, but blood bullets and quicksilver. This is strange because it's like purchasing and crimson tears. That doesn't make any sense, but it's that basically means you really giving up on your weapon a little bit because of purchasing the most important item, which is obviously healing and bullets. So loot that, go from here. There are some crows and ambush points, just be careful. That thing that we just gave me is upgrade material for a weapon and a pistol or a gun, you know. So yeah, after that you should just go on this ladder. Oh, I almost forgot. There is a thing here. We'll just take it. Oh, I did take. Never mind. So, you remember breaking those two chains kind of body? So yeah, there were some important items in them. So we will be grabbing the first madman's arm. Very important for leather. These dogs not dogs. These rats might drop some toenails. It's useful if you are into that. So right now you should take the madman's knowledge, because you won't be able to level up your character, and that would be like, I don't know what you want, but like, why do you even want to do that? So just take it. Right, and there are these dead bodies looking kind of things. Yeah, we will come back to them. First we open up a shortcut and take another madman's knowledge, and we will be taking all of that in a bit. Also, you can attack with your weapon, like if you have unlocked it like this. It's not good. I'm not good in Song Cleaver. Always try to parry these guys because these guys are huge. And you can hear some sort of melody thing. Open up this gate first. And that gives us a shortcut, and this is a little girl that is speaking. So she basically tells you to find her mother, and her father is a boss in this game. There are those dogs. Don't go and fight them just yet. We will be upgrading our weapons level. At least like 1 or 2. Not 2. 1 will be the case. If you don't have insurance. Break them and come on over here. Jump. I mean, I have to jump, but it looks cool. Anyways, kill them. These. Oh my god. Okay, he just died. Okay, that's great. Anyways. And all of if you're playing it for the first time, just don't get disappointed if you die a lot, because that is like very common. got a really solid dress. Not rare for the playthrough. It's the hunter dress. You know, like the poster boy suit. And do you remember like going up there? Now we are down here. Now, there's this thing, like these guys are really weak. So you can just like Molotov and you can do that. Or you can just go softly here. Basically, now you can just go and take a moment to breathe. We will be like opening up the shortcut, which will be a major shortcut for the upcoming boss. I mean, like both bosses, that would be a huge shortcut. So go here. Here, and just ignore those dogs. We will be showing a kind of cheese with these guys if you are struggling to kill them. They're pretty. Like that. Just go here. From there and just go here.
This is a damn dance!
Go here. And throw that first. Just open up the shop. That's the first part of it. I mean, it's just 38 minutes already. I don't want to extend it much further, so I'll be just, you know, kind of. Oh my god, I forgot to even turn on the lantern, which is so silly of me. I hope you didn't do that. Open when we have our first insight of the madman's knowledge, and you can just, this weapon will not be the weapon I will be using for the playthrough, so I will not upgrade this weapon. I will be using spear. That will be the weapon of the choice for me for the whole playthrough. You can just use that. You know, if you want, you can use that as well. So I already did the +2 of that weapon, and by the level up, I forgot to mention about that old guy sitting in the wheelchair. So this is Garman, and it's a pretty strange name, but he is, you know, the first hunter. You can just talk to him, but he will disappear at the time, you know. It's just pretty weird thing with him. And this is the doll, and she level up your character. And
Hello,
the
Apple,
level
and you
I
will
will be
twin.
leveling up is
Very well.
vigor for now, for survivability, and some endurance. And if you are really good at visuals, I would suggest upgrading the skill stat, which just relates with your visceral attack damage, and strength is overall weapon damage that you just do. So you will be getting,
Farewell.
I mean, like in leveling up choice, I would leave that to you guys, but I would
Welcome.
suggest
Very well.
to level up vitality, a little bit of endurance, like not that much level, like it would be great, like 20, that would be great. And vigor, I think the cap is around like 40, or maybe it's just like in Elden Ring, I don't know. So yeah, you can just aim for 40 if you are scared, And strength could be around like also like a 35 to 40, although I would just upgrade skill more, so I will be not pumping those levels into that. And blood tinge is I told you about that. It's stat which is only in BloodBorne, and this like increases your weapons, I mean the guns potency or power, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it increases that, and there are some weapons in the DLC, and they are pretty solid, and you'll be using that. But I think if you really want to use a cool gun that we will get like halfway around the game, then you should just increase this till like 18 or something, because that's the minimum requirement to wield that gun, otherwise you won't be able to use it. And the arcane is like the magic thing, and it increases your item discovery, which will be helpful if you are doing like some kind of stone farming. I mean the gem that you put into your weapons that increases your damage, that is very, very helpful and very broken in this game, to be honest. And arcane, I would say, if you are a fan of using moonlight sword from like Dark Souls, then you should increase it around like soft cap. I don't know about soft cap, but you should just increase it to 20 if you want to use a really cool DLC weapon. And other than that, I wouldn't be like increasing it much more than when I'm to the point like when I'm able to use the flame sprayer. That would be a really great boss weapon. And yeah, other than that, it's pretty, simple. These are just 6 stats in this game, and we're already at level 15. We can actually defeat the first boss of this game, but we will be doing that later on. So, till then, take care guys. We will be seeing you soon enough.